Good morning, Charisse.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you very much for inviting us to your house.
Of course, you're
Yeah.
always
So,
welcome.
yeah, the house turned out very nice.
Yeah, if you can, recall, no, back in the days when we were still just planning it, it didn't really look like this. I didn't expect it to be exactly how you've drawn it.
Okay, okay.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much also for your trust and confidence in us. So, Charisse, what are the nice places in this kitchen?
Well, of course, as you would see, my favorite. Now, two things. This very huge countertop, because really this is where the family meets. I think to me, more than our dining table, this is used more often because my children loves to cook. I love to cook. Well, my family is as you know, they're like a family of chefs.
Yes,
And
yes.
we really enjoy getting together here on Sundays to whip up something good for the family, a new menu, ganyan. So we get to really make use of this huge countertop. Plus, of course, you have such convenience of all of these appliances that we have. So later we'll have a view of that. So that's my first favorite spot. And my second is what I would call my beverage corner.
Okay.
So you'd see it there.
Uh-huh.
So AM, PM. So in the mornings, I use it as my coffee nook. So you'd see here different kinds of coffee machine for my daily and for my midday coffee as well. And then of course in the evening, you would see here all of my alcohol to relax at the end of the day. And I even have here, I think I also got this from Grenier, wine chillers. So we have here, I use it for my white wine on the left and then reds on the right. So it's also very convenient, at least. It's easy to open, pop wine anytime. Anytime you need it. So I really love this part of my kitchen. And of course, right next to it are the cabinets where I store all of my glasses or different kinds for whiskey, for my wine, you name it, for my gin and tonic. So I distinctly recall when we were planning, we were still planning this kitchen. So you were really asking me, what do you love most, or what do you like doing? So I love to cook. My kids love to bake. So it's essential that we have a really huge working table or working area. And I like to drink coffee. And of course, in the evenings also then have really nice like wine with my friends, my family, my husband. So that's at least my two most favorite part.
This island, I think this is also very nice. This island.
Oh yeah.
So it's very. Our concept of this is that this is a very multifunctional area. So this is the place where you do preparations, and also I think it's the place for your family and friends to hang out.
Correct.
Did it happen?
Oh yeah, so I think we've hosted many parties here. Of course, we use this. It's multi-purpose, I would say. Aside from it being a breakfast nook, a lunch, and a dinner nook, it's also where we of course put our food. We host parties here. In fact, we don't use the other parts of the house anymore. Even on cousins get together, we're just here, like all of us. I think about 10 or 15 people would be. Standing and seated in mixture. So I just put here canapes or my, some cheese board or some, of course, other snacks. So you just put it in the center, and everyone's just around and happily conversing with like bottles of wine or coffee or coffee. So yeah, been very functional, or I'd say multi-function.
And I think the kitchen is not just you using it, diba? Everybody's using it.
Well, of course, it's primarily my family.
Yes.
Of course, a service kitchen for daily cooking, but for this one, I really use it for my own use and my family's use. So my kids who love to bake at this time of their life, even on, I think, on the holidays, they sell cookies, so they actually use this space.
I see.
To that part of the space, and I have a brother who's also a chef, so he also comes here and prepares really good meals for the family. So
si brother niya si Chef Nino. Hi, Chef Nino.
So he was the one who actually influenced me to get like.
Yes.
I think it's because of the very good experience that he had.
How about this open kitchen concept? What do you think of it? Did it work for you?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Because again, our family love to host parties, and having this open setup, while I'm preparing meals,
Yes,
I'm able to entertain.
Yes,
so this
yes,
is my usual scenario.
Yes.
I cook, so I'm not as good as my brother, but from what I can prepare here, my friends or family will just be there while I
Yes,
prepare.
yes,
I think
yes,
that's the best idea. That's
Yes,
the concept
yes,
of
yes.
open, an open space is
Yes.
you can
Uh-oh.
do two things at the same time. You can host and cook
Yeah.
and prepare meals. And then it's good because they can even see, oh, how do you do this? How do you cook that? And then, of course, everyone will be so amazed with how easy things are done with the appliances, actually, that we've picked.
Yeah.
Diba? Every
Show
time.
us.
I
The secret,
think, sure. So, every time I actually start to cook, and then, of course, it's would need suction, or if I'm preparing steaks,
Yes, yes,
or if
yes.
I'm grilling,
Yes,
then
yes.
definitely I'll need to put up, how do we call this? This
The-
Maximus,
Downdraft.
downdraft, there
Yeah.
you go, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
So because of the, I guess the concept natin also of the house is such, di ba, very high,
Open.
high ceiling also.
Yes, yes, yes.
I think we had a hard time.
If there's parang the
Yeah, it
the
was-
island exhaust,
It's
it
not
would be
enough. Too high, parang
too
ganun,
high,
yeah,
and
with-
then it would be obstructing the view of the whole house.
Yes, that's one. So I'm glad that you're able to recommend that there is such an alternative to having that, that normal exhaust.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, so everyone is very impressed as soon as I click this. and I guess of course the way that we also designed the kitchen, where the refrigerator's there, the sink is here, so it's
Yes.
convenient to wash, and
Yes,
then
yes, yes.
to cook, and then of course our two types of ovens.
Yes.
So I think we call this how do we call these? Combi.
Combi,
Right?
yes, yes.
Yeah, so the combi oven, which also have proven to be so convenient for not professional chefs like me. I'm not a pro, but very easy to just pick. Let's say, okay, I'm making beef. Let's say
Yes,
steak.
yes.
So you just click there, roast beef or burger, and then it just makes a recommendation of the temperature, how the duration of the cooking.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's cooking for dummies.
Okay.
For not really.
So it's really
chefs.
parang computerized na, no? Everything is stored.
Yeah,
the
everything
recommended
is
settings.
digital. It has some recommendations of the different usual food that you prepare. So yeah, so it's, to me as well, it's very very
This is
useful.
this is the steam oven,
Yeah, so this is
steam and convection.
combi steam.
Yes,
so,
yes,
so
yes.
that's why you see here there's a water container.
Okay, yes, yes, yes. So
And
parang-
you can sous vide steaks here. So that's the
okay.
good thing about it. That's why I picked that.
Uh-huh.
And then so it's a combination of steam and the conventional
Conventional oven.
Yeah, and this
And-
is conventional.
Yeah, and I think the advantage of the two oven system is that when you're doing something here, you can also you still use the other oven,
Yeah, so
for a
multiple,
different.
So while I prepare the steaks here, I make the vegetables here. So I
Okay.
steam the veggies, and then maybe my kids prepare the dessert.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
yeah, so everyone works
Uh-huh.
in the kitchen. So yeah, we really love hosting,
Ah,
especially
okay.
if you have such beautiful kitchen, diba?
Then this is the the induction oven with the bridge system.
Yeah.
So-
So this is our hub,
Yes,
diba?
yes.
Our induction hub. So
So you can cook parang that's
There's a-
steak or
correct. So one good thing about this is, diba, sometimes in other hubs, you
Mhm.
just have like 4 different settings.
Yes,
Like
yes,
for this
yes.
one, they call it a bridge.
Yes.
So you can bridge the two.
Yes.
What do you call that? Cooktops.
Two, yes, yes, two.
In just like one setting.
Yes,
So
yes,
at
yes.
least when you cook, it's
Even.
the temperature, yeah.
Even for both, you know.
Correct, correct.
And also, if you have some fish or something, you can cook it like that.
Yeah.
Big fish.
So yeah, it's also big enough because you can prepare. Oh, I even prepare paella here. Here's my
Okay.
paella.
I like that.
So there, diba? So because nga of that concept of bridging.
The bridge.
Yeah. So even you can combine two and then.
Okay. So
I
it's
make-
big enough for
I
the
make
paella. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice,
so
nice.
very useful, and then you can anything under the sun. You can cook anything. So yeah. And then of course, I also love the fact that siguro it helps that you've had your own kitchen previously and you
Okay.
realize
Okay.
a lot of the things that you're missing. Diba?
Okay,
So
okay,
when
okay.
we did the planning,
Uh-huh.
I think what's important was the Q&A.
Okay.
So what are the things that diba, that
Yes, yes, yes.
you actually need in your kitchen? And
Yes,
it
yes, yes.
varies.
Yes,
Every
yes, yes.
person have
Uh-huh.
different ways of
Uh-huh.
I guess handling a kitchen. Diba?
Yes, yes,
Like
yes.
me, I really love to cook. Others may not.
Uh-huh.
But for me, I knew that number one, I need space. Diba? I need to
Okay.
be able to go around because in my previous home, it's a smaller area that
Yes, yes,
we
yes.
use our dining table to prepare meals. So that's why I said now that I prefer to use my a counter to prepare the meals. And then also second is storage space. I end up hiding some of my my plates in the bodega.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ganyan. So I think that's also what I told you that I need enough cabinets.
I
Diba?
see,
So
I
that's
see.
why I want a place where I can easily get my glasses,
Yes, yes, yes.
my plates. So here, so when
Yes.
I'm hosting, it's easy to get what I need, and when I'm cooking here,
Yes, yes,
and even the kids have their own corners, so all of your
okay.
baking needs.
Yes, yes, yes.
So you see here, stuff they
That's
use for baking.
for baking. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so at least it's very well organized.
Yes,
That
yes.
they have a corner, and the same way
Uh-huh.
when we let's say when we wash, diba, after you prepare,
Yes, yes,
everyone knows where to put their
okay, okay.
the let's say utensils or bowls. So you
Yes,
see
yes,
here,
yes,
everything naman here are for baking.
Yes, yes.
So very very organized. I think that's what it brings as well.
Yeah, this is
And yeah, so this is our pull-out pantry.
it's very accessible and it's carrying a lot of stuff inside.
So all the flour and for baking is all there at the bottom. So the
Yes,
snacks
yes.
of my kids, some of the let's say special ingredients
Yes, yes, yes.
that I use for my own cooking or food preparation. So I store them all here.
And it's all visible so that nothing gets forgotten.
Yeah, and because it's both sides
and the
too.
expiration date is already,
Correct.
Yeah.
It's so matibay. That's what
Yeah.
I realized kasi I have a lot of canned goods here.
Yes, yes.
And I think kilos and kilos of sugar and flour.
How do you
there.
find the drawers? Are they,
The drawers? Yeah, definitely.
I believe that the
soft
drawers,
close.
our concept is that the drawers really carry a lot of things.
It does. In fact, here you see here in the lowest drawer. This is where I put a lot of my serving wood boards.
Yes,
I would
yes.
say so. You'd see already how much parties I host, diba?
Yes,
That's
yes,
how
yes.
many of these I have.
Oh.
Because I usually just put them in the center
Oo.
and put my of course cheese
Yeah,
and
these are quite heavy.
yes, very heavy, and all of my serving platters are all there.
The design load of this is 50 kilos. So
Oh, depends on
yes,
the
yes,
different
yes.
sizes.
Oo.
So you just make everything very accessible, I would say, and again it varies by kitchen owner. So that also entails a lot of thinking for me, like how do I usually function in the kitchen. So I just put whatever is the stuff I need, like for cooking. So this is where you see all of my wooden spoons, and of course these ones. Diba? I make it like near where I prepare. So yeah, and then here of course the mittens and knives are
Yes,
also
yes.
here. So yeah, so I just love the fact that everything is like nearby. The space as well. Plus, yeah, it's easy to maintain. I just wipe. I guess that's also what I love most about it. So yeah, so there. So planning pa lang natin, we were,
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes.
we were meeting how many times?
Uh,
I think several during the pandemic pa yun, diba?
yes, yes, yes.
We were meeting via was it
Via Zoom.
or
Yes,
yeah,
and then
some
we had
other
a
platform.
meeting at our showroom, but it was partially closed.
Yes, yes.
But I'm happy that everything turned out very nice.
Thank you, thank you. So I think that's really one good diba? We started well in that, I would call it the pre-sales stage.
Yeah, the conceptualization.
Oo, conceptualization. So you were very accommodating on all the little changes. How many times your team have changed it because I changed my mind or I realized something I like, diba? So I even said nga, even this part, I think when we were already executing it,
Yes, yes, yes.
even had that part where I felt that there was this dead space.
Yes, yes,
Because
yes.
the drawers are only up to here.
Yes, yes.
So I said, I think, you know, usually when I cook, I like my, how do you call this?
Recipe books.
Recipe books. I want it to be
Yes, yes.
easy.
Yes,
I
yes,
still
yes.
rely on books for some of my recipes. So
Yes,
it
yes,
should
yes.
be fairly easy for me to pick up.
Mhm.
Yeah, so at least diba, it's like all of these cookbooks and then so your team just on the fly was able to accommodate those little changes that I requested,
Yes, yes,
which
yes.
also makes it very convenient for me, diba? And really very useful. I would say hindi naman at least that space was not wasted.
How about the construction process? Was it, that's usually the case where there's so much,
The construction
headaches.
kasi si husband.
No, I mean the construction of the kitchen.
Oh, the construction. So I think one thing was good was, I believe you had like a project manager. And
Yes, yes, yes.
Comes here, so every so often, they also meet with our overall contractor and
Yes, yes, yes.
and our architect.
Yes,
diba?
yes,
So
yes.
in some of the meetings where your team would be required to come in, so
Yes,
that
yes, yes.
everyone is talking, diba, about
Yes, yes, yes.
certain timelines, when is it coming in, when are we going to install, when, yeah, so at least end to end, we actually see that
Yes,
being
yes, yes.
managed by our PM. So
Yes,
construction wise, I didn't really see any problem. All of
Okay.
all of the people, their team was very nice, very also accommodating with all of my changes. Kasi on the fly rin parang, I don't think there's paint here under. So I'm very meticulous also. And then they're gonna, sige, we're gonna do this.
Yes,
We'll
yes,
paint it
yes.
black or we'll do this and that. Yeah, and I think when during execution we had a problem where we realized the windows were not as per spec,
yes,
parang
yes,
ganyan,
yes.
or we had to make last minute changes. So that's why you'd see here this is bigger, diba, than the last two.
Yes,
So we had
yes,
to
yes.
center it, we
Yes,
had to,
yes, yes.
like you had to work with Amy, again,
Yes,
Mateo,
yes,
diba,
yes, yes, yes.
our interior designer from Mana. So of course we had to clear everything with them,
Yes,
so, which
yes,
is
yes.
also good that you
Yes,
knew
yes,
that
yes.
I will make the final say, but I
Yes.
also like my inputs from my ID.
Yes, yes, yes.
to-
Actually, Architect Amy gave a lot of good suggestions.
Yes.
Oo. So like, she wanted this to be dead center.
Center, oo.
Everything is and then I like her resolution for the countertop. So
Yes.
this is and then there's a combination
This
of
is quartz, right?
This is quartz, yes,
quartz.
yes,
And
yes.
it's I think one impressive feature
One
of this
piece,
is it's
one piece. Yes,
one
yes, yes.
slab.
Oo.
And then I think architect Amy also picked that white. Was it marble there?
Marble,
On top?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes. So to have an accent.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That accent
So,
there.
oo.
So yeah, so far, diba, you'd see even this corner. I mean, how do you call this, bevel?
The bevel, yes, yes, yes.
So we were also very particular about
Uh-huh.
how that's going to look. That
Yes,
corner
yes,
is
yes,
gonna
yes.
look. So I think that's really what I appreciate most about the the experience is
Yes, yes.
I'm very meticulosa and I'm very particular about details, and you make sure that it's executed per my vision, or at least like my ID's vision, which was really good, diba? Parang after you see na parang wow, it actually came out as, diba? As planned. So yeah, and when I have, of course, guests over, it's the first thing they see. Diba? So they come in next to the aquarium, of course. They come in and then wow, beautiful kitchen. That's the first thing. Kasi it's here.
Yes.
And then I just tell them, yeah, that's the only thing I really ask my husband to keep. You know, you save on the rest, not on my kitchen. So,
so worth it naman, worth it.
Definitely worth it. Because I also use this space not only to cook, I also use this space sometimes to work. So especially, you know, towards like the end of the pandemic, diba? I'd be seen here doing all my meetings, my calls. And sometimes I turn on my camera. So I sometimes have meetings with regional teams. All over the world. And they'll go, oh my goodness, what a beautiful kitchen. So even they would be very impressed. Because I typically do have my laptop here, so of course coffee, kasi it's just right next to my coffee place, and that's the reason why I have sockets there. So yeah, I work from here, and then this is my background. Parang is that real background or is that just an overlay? It's the kitchen. So
this is actually the perfect height also for your laptop, diba? You can sit down here.
Correct. Yes.
And then when you're tired, you can stand up and still be able to work on the laptop.
Yes.
So yun. So a lot of things can be done here, no?
And you can really be organized. So for some of the OC moms out there, there's having a lot of storage space really helps to organize what you have. Diba? Even here, like coffee, tea. So this is where I would pick up my coffee beans or the tea that I have in the evenings. So it's very maayos, very well organized. And these are where you find my cups as well. So that's just all there. So yeah, perfect for all organizing needs.
Any final thoughts, Charisse?
Final na ba? No, I was actually thinking through this. I think it's overall the experience is good, diba? From the time that we met, diba, in your, I think I was in Megamall, because the kitchen showroom there was really very impressive. But more than that, it's the process, diba, from the planning, designing, that you were always there. At least Steve, I'm very grateful, because you didn't leave me. Parang you're always there working with your team. I just messaged you, I think I want this changed. And then yeah, that's from the planning, the design. You work with Amy as well, my ID. And then the execution part, diba? I wouldn't say it's flawless, of course. There's something that will happen left and right, but what I appreciate most is you take action. To me, that's important, diba? Others probably would run away, but you really face it. That's, let's find a solution for it. So to me, that's really appreciated. That's very important. And then after that, diba, we've been using this. You also find little issues, problem with this and that. So I would say it's the after sales support. Diba, that's very, very critical as well. So I don't like as engaging fly by night. Like you get it very cheap nga mura, pero they disappear, diba, after they set up. So to me, after sales is also very critical, that you're just a phone call away, or your sales team, we actually have a Viber group pa din. It's maintained. So I have konting issue, I take a picture. This is not working. Okay, ma'am, I will send somebody, or they'll schedule to send someone. So that's, to me, is very important. Diba? Yes, you have a beautiful kitchen, but if the after sales is not efficient, it's also not, diba? It's not something I would really recommend for even my friends to pursue a conversation. So thank you. Really.
Thank you very much. When we were doing this, I said, Charisse, this is so nice. This is very Instagrammable, and I really want to be, to make this a reality.
Anytime.
And I'm really happy that, it really came out to be very Instagrammable.
Well, more than that, it was really, for me, a dream come true. Like, this is really the dream kitchen for me, that I've always envisioned, diba, again, having the family around, you know, making the kitchen the center of family activities. And so, thank you as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.